guys, GamingHD here, and this is my review of the full game of Battlefield 1. Now, if you saw my Christmas Unboxing 2 video, you will know that I actually got Battlefield 1 for Christmas alongside Mafia 3 and Watch Dogs 2. There will be a review of Mafia 3 and Watch Dogs 2 coming very soon. But this is Battlefield 1. Now, if you saw my beta review, you will know that I was not a big fan of the beta. And the beta was pretty much multiplayer, so it had no campaign in it. The game footage you're seeing now is the campaign, and the campaign so far is one of the best campaigns I have ever played. And also in the beta I did complain about the graphics not being how they showed in the trailer. That's completely wrong. In the campaign anyway, the graphics is so good. This is on an Xbox One, the game footage you're seeing here, if you didn't watch my Christmas unboxing. I got it on Xbox One. I got a pre-order bonus thing with it, because my mum must have pre-ordered it, but anyway. So, yeah, the graphics is amazing. It might not show up in the video. I'll export this as a HD video. Again, can you guys give me feedback? I'm just going to put this in. Can you guys give me feedback about how the video looks? Because obviously I'm using the Mac to edit all of my videos now, since the one that came out yesterday at the time of recording this video. So, yeah. Anyway, Battlefield 1 again. So, first, the graphics. The graphics is amazing. Then there's the gameplay. Now, I'm not sure it looks that good that it would probably trick someone into thinking it's playing at 60 FPS. It might be playing at 60 FPS, but I'm not sure, so I'm not saying it is or it isn't. But it looks like 60 FPS. Again, I don't know if you're seeing that in the video, but on my TV it looked like 60 FPS. It was that smooth, there was no frame rate drops, anything like that. Even with all these explosions that you're seeing now, there was no frame rate drops whatsoever. The other thing I like is you pretty much never die on the campaign. You never die. Obviously your character dies, but then you switch to somebody else. So obviously this is based on World War 1, so you've got World War 1 tanks, World War 1 weapons, and yeah, so when you die, you basically, it comes up the date of when your person was born and when your person died. Okay, so the person you were currently playing before you died, that's their date of birth, and then it says like their name, and then you change to another person and you carry on playing the campaign. The campaign does not end because you died. Okay, that's how good this campaign is. So laid out. It's laid out extremely good. I have not yet played the multiplayer of the full game, so I cannot give an opinion of that, but I can give an opinion of the campaign. So I put in the title of this video Battlefield 1 campaign review, because that's all I can really do, and you will see then. So this is the campaign review. So yeah, it's really good. The weapons are good. The aiming system is good. The tanks, what you're currently seeing now, is mostly in a tank. That is extremely good. The only downside, I would say, is that it's very hard to see which are enemies and which are your own people. So the way I do it is, obviously, there's a little blue dot on the people that are on your team. Don't shoot those. You'll probably see in this game footage, me shooting at my own people, so you don't need to tell me in the comments you can't aim. It's just I can't pick out where they are. That blue arrow is extremely small, so you obviously over time you'll get used to the uniform that each team wears. But yeah, you know, you don't need to tell me that I don't know who is on my team. Okay, so anyway, back to it. So I've explained graphics, gameplay. So other parts of the gameplay is the cutscenes. This is another sort of a downside, but if you like cutscenes, then it's good. But the cutscenes are extremely long, and most of them you cannot skip, which is annoying. The menu system as well, before I forget that, the menu system is actually quite well laid out. I wouldn't say it's bad at all, actually. It's really, really good. It's really laid out properly, how it should be. Even the menu system looks pretty good. The graphics, like when you go into the campaign, it shows you a big picture of the planet Earth, so you can select which which country you want to go to. It does label it for you, but you can go to, like, it labels it from 1 to, I don't know how much it goes up to. I didn't look, but it goes up to, I think it is 16, but I don't know. But you can pick any one. You don't have to start number 1. You can go on number 3 if you want to. I started at number 1 because I wanted to do it as the game I think was supposed to be played. I'm sorry if you heard that, but yeah, as the game is supposed to be played. So I started off with number 1, and you just work your way down. Number 1, so you have categories that are numbered, so like I say 1 to, I think it is 16, and then inside those you have different missions inside the categories. They're not all the same though, so it's like category 1 would have about 6, but number 2 may have 3, so it's a bit like that. I wouldn't say it's complicated, I would say it's pretty good. But yeah, that's how that menu system, that's how that works. The other thing is the loading screens. So it's a bit like the cutscenes, but they're loading screens, so the screen is just blank with a little circle in the top corner, top right hand corner. There is a lot of loading screens, and they can be extremely long, especially when you first start up the game. There is quite a long loading screen. Obviously games have loading screens, and while you're watching this bird part of the campaign, that is so good. You get to fly as a bird. I mean, never. Obviously there's a Batman game where you can also fly as a bird, or a bat really, but you know, I've never played a game where you can fly as a bird. Never played a game, so I just wanted to say that whilst you're seeing that bit. But anyway, yes, what was I saying? The loading screens, so they can be long. So if you're not a big fan of loading screens, then you can't really do anything. If you're on PS4, you could upgrade to an SSD. But anyway, back to Battlefield 1. So you are watching a cutscene right now, which allows you to see, if you're seeing what I'm seeing, the graphics of this game, which are amazing. Really amazing. So you can see that bird actually just gave them a message to fire a missile thing. So yeah, that's very good as well. The other thing that's pretty good about this game is the difficulty that you can select. See, I selected normal. There's another one. Here's a loading screen. That would take very long. Or maybe not long, but it needed a loading screen at cutscene as well. it shouldn't have done, but it did. So, yeah. But anyway, what was I saying? You can see now this cutscene might go on for some time because there is a loading wheel thing in the top right hand corner, and this loading screen will continue to go on for a while. So yeah, there's some really good missions. I've only got to a mission. What mission am I on? I'm still on category 1, but I'm at the end of it. So this review is like sort of a first impressions, but it's not, because my first impressions was at the beta and I didn't like the beta. But the campaign on this is seriously good. So you can see the whole interior of the old World War I tanks. You can see how unreliable old things are. So yeah, it's a really good, really positive game there. So what else was I going to talk about? Oh yes, the other thing is the way people speak in this game is it's quite funny. Like, it's the old British voice, you know, the South London voice, and yeah, you know that. So yeah, I really like that, and the Germans obviously talk German, obviously. But yeah, I just the thing that shocked me the most when I very first started this up, I was like, why the hell wasn't this graphics showed off in the beta? Because it really wasn't. Like, the graphics in the beta was nowhere near the graphics that this is showing now. And yeah, really good. So then guys, that sort of concludes it. So we've spoken about the menu, the graphics, gameplay, and if you want to ask any questions, please comment below, and don't forget about the giveaway, which is now ending in 4 days. And my next video will probably be out tomorrow, which is the Watch Dogs 2 review, where I have played an entire mission, which you guys can watch. So Watch Dogs 2 is a really amazing game. But anyway, so this has been the Battlefield 1 review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.